G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is part 3 of an unknown number of parts of some Build 169 Tram play as an alien, doing a lot of Commander, doing a lot of Gorge, doing a lot of Lurk and Skulk, so it's very varied, it's very exciting, it's very fun, and it's a very long game, and it was, it was just great. And as I've been saying in part 1 and 2, this was my first proper big game since getting back from my travels, which you might know about from watching NS2HD number 136. So I owe it to you to bring you a lot of gameplay, and I am doing it right now. The only problem is, as you will know if you've been watching part 1 and 2, I have the flu. So my voice is completely inappropriate for commentating right now. I sound like an idiot, and you're just going to have to put up with it if you want to see this exciting gameplay. I'm belly sliding all over the place right now. Belly slide can be achieved by using the shift key as a Gorge and allows you to get out of sticky situations like the one I'm about to find myself in. Unfortunately, that was a terrible belly slide. Running away now from a flamethrower. I am on fire, but the Gorge does have quite a lot of hit points and a bit of armor, so I'm going to be able to survive. I don't think the Gorge can heal himself anymore. I'm not sure. I just got milk with Hydra spikes. Remember, as a Gorge, if you drop Hydras, you will get the points for the kills that your Hydras make. And as I've been saying in part 2, the Hydra spam is just nowhere near as much of an issue for the server anymore. So go ahead and drop a large number of Hydras, not a stupid number of Hydras, but a large number of Hydras, and we can only expect, as the beta is further developed, that the number of Hydras the server can handle will increase towards infinity. So I'm going to heal up this Crag here. As I've said earlier, make sure you heal up your structures, because you as a Gorge can heal the structures a lot faster than the infestation will, or than they will on their own. So, what am I going to do now? I don't know. I mean, there has been so much varied gameplay right now. I'm going to deploy some infestation in here in order to drop more Hydras, I think. I'm just dropping Hydras all over the place because I had so much individual resource available to me that I thought, why not? Why don't I just drop defenses everywhere? What are these Macs doing? I don't know. They're trying to do something sneaky. They are... Oh, Noobzilla is heavily damaged. Note how fast he heals. A Crag plus a Gorge healing equals a very, very healthy alien. So really, as a Gorge, you must be that battle medic. He says, thank you, Gorgie. Well, that's very nice of you. Always nice to thank a Gorge, but often we won't need it because we'll know that you mean thank you when you look at us and nod. A couple of Macs in here trying to steal this extractor. I'm not sure what the Marine Commander was thinking. If he's got a lot of spare resources, then it is a good idea because it will allow him to prevent us from taking it back for a little while. But if he's starved of resources, this wouldn't be a good idea. But as I said in part 1, I believe for most of this game, the Marine Commander did have map control, so I guess this would be a good thing to do. You've got the spare resources, send in a whole bunch of Macs, build an extractor just to annoy the alien team. But Noobzilla and I will be able to take down those Macs, and I'm going to deploy some Hydras on this infestation, and they're going to assist Noobzilla in killing... Who is this? Got Milk. Got Milk. Excuse me, I am so sick right now. It's just disgusting. My head is just completely full of flu. Anyway, note how I'm using these Hydras very dynamically. I'm not worried that they might die. I'm just deploying them in the room to assist the fight. I'm using them quite randomly around the room to try and take this area. Now this will give the alien commander an opportunity to spread some infestation into this room and perhaps secure it more permanently, but for now the Hydras are just the vanguard. They're going to assist Noobzilla and myself in holding this room, although Noobzilla has blinked away, probably to do something more useful than just defend this room. Nope, there he is. I don't know what he's going to do, but as a Fade, when you've spent all that resource on becoming a Fade, not a great idea to just sit as defense. Gorges, Skulks and Lurks can do that, but as a Fade you need to be out there pressuring because you are that valuable. I am going to jump back into the alien commander view now and drop my own infestation over these Hydras to prevent them from dying, because that Gorge generated infestation will eventually die, so I'm deploying a chain of infestation down towards those Hydras to keep them alive. There is someone in there killing them right now, so I'm going to come in here and try to assist my Hydras. One of them has gone down. Who is this using a pistol on my Hydras? Magic Potato. So good play from Magic Potato, but I think I'm going to be able to... No, I'm going to run away. I could probably kill him. He's probably quite low on hit points right now. Oh, he's got a shotgun. Bail out. Bail out. I am alive, but I'm severely damaged. And note, I do not have the ability to heal myself anymore. I'm healing because I'm on the dynamic infestation, But that's it. Noobzilla is going to go in there, though, and he is going to show this Marine who is boss. Magic Potato going down. And if that's not an illustration of how varied NS2 gameplay is, I don't know what is. I'm playing as a class that's incapable of killing that Marine, but in comes a class that is well capable of killing anything. So thank you, Noobzilla. And it just illustrates the varied roles of different classes of alien in Natural Selection 2. Namely, the fact that I'm a healer, a builder, and a general go-to man, while Noobzilla is a terrifying killing... Well, he's not a killing machine. He's a terrifying killing organism, and you can play whatever you want in NS2. That's what I love about NS2. I was always a Gorge in NS1, so I am just gorging it up in NS2 right now. Now that the Gorge role is becoming more fleshed out, and I have no doubt we will see more abilities for the Gorge, but as I say, the Gorge role is being fleshed out. He's being tweaked, his stats are being tweaked, his abilities are being tweaked, and gradually he's becoming a seriously fun class to play. And that belly slide just really solves one of the key Gorge problems, and that is mobility. You don't want a Gorge to be able to run around the map too quickly, because that's not what a Gorge is for. A Gorge is a supporting class, not a combat class. You don't want him to be able to just run around wherever he wants and outrun Marines. But that, at the same time, that can be frustrating for a player, I think. I mean, I get frustrated if I'm running around as a Gorge and I see a shotgun running towards me and I know I've got no possible escape because I'm not as fast as him. What the belly slide does is allow the Gorge to get away if he exercises enough skill. If you just belly slide into a wall, then you're going to crash, you're going to slow down, lose your momentum, and that Marine is going to be able to kill you. But if you execute, the flu isn't affecting my brain. So if you hear me say something like that, that's just because I'm not being very intelligent, although I'd love to blame it on my flu. Execute a good belly slide and you might be able to escape. So it just adds that blow-off valve for the frustration of sometimes being a support class and feeling like you can't get away. I'm going to drop a whip on this Gorge generated infestation here. As a commander, you'll be able to tell what's Gorge generated and what's commander generated because the Gorge patches will be a lot smaller. I'm going to deploy some infestation now to try and link up those patches to keep them from dying. The Gorge patches will die no matter what, but I want to keep that whip alive, so I've got to deploy some infestation to keep it alive. Note the infestation patches are dying there, and that whip will start to take damage. You can see there it is taking damage. I'm going to deploy a Crag there as well to heal the defenses in this room. I'm trying to defend this room. At some point, operations died. If you were watching part 1 and 2, you will have seen I fortified operations extensively, but it has died to something. It was happening while I wasn't paying attention. That is, I mean, Tram is a big map. Things can happen without you realizing. And now I'm trying to belly slide in to assist server room. The lights are back on. There is a Marine in here with a grenade launcher. This is not cool, man. Silent Reaper, is that his name? Yes, Silent Reaper, excuse me, is doing a lot of damage in this room. So we need some help in here. I'm probably on the microphone going, guys, help! There's Marines in server room and they're killing everything, but it looks like we've got this under control. This Skulk, whoever it is going to be able to take down that power node again, and Noobzilla is here, and Noobzilla has been an excellent fade this whole game. I'd love to have his gameplay perspective. I'd love to be able to commentate his gameplay perspective, but I can't, so I'll just have to bring you more Gorge play. And I'm just dropping Hydras everywhere, trying to get defenses up in this room. And there you go. Dogwalker takes down the power node, and I'm going to turn on Alien Vision there to try and see that Marine and shoot some spit up at him. But I think he's going to be out of range. Spit is not super effective against anything. It's just a support weapon. It's a support range weapon. I think if you had a lot of skill, unlike me, you'd be able to hit Marines with them and kill them. But I don't have enough skill to be able to do that. So instead, you see me blindly shooting into the dark like that. Dogwalker engaging a lone Marine in Alien Expansion right now, successfully taking him out. When a Marine is on his own, Skulk has a good chance of killing him. Noobzilla executing a Marine in the corridor between operations and server room, and Noobzilla then engaging some Marine with a grenade launcher. Silent Reaper shooting some grenades in here, killing some of my Hydras, but I'm cool with that because I've just got so much resources right now I can just build more, and I will build more. Because it's fun. I mean, I love building little defenses. It's awesome. This concludes part 3. You know what? I am going to keep going. I'm going to bring it part 4. It's going to be 40 minutes of gameplay. I'm pretty sure I'll cut it off after part 4, but here we go. Going to stop this one now, and please stick around for part 4 and watch part 1 and 2 if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all soon.